Okay, guys, so here's the gold chart, and if I were to talk about gold now and how gold is pushing, this is the 4 hours time frame, but it's not the time frame that I'm gonna be waking into. So I'm not gonna waste time, guys. I'm just gonna talk about gold from where the market started buying up and then what happened in the current week. Okay, so we can see that going throughout the end of April, we can see that the market was bearish. Okay, and then heading to May, we kick on, and then we started by being a bit bearish, and then we turned into a bullish structure, which almost took out the all-time high, but it was faced with this FVGA, 4 hours FVGA, which we just swept the liquidity above it. Maybe we tap on some POI here, and then we see that we opened bearish afterwards. Okay, so yeah, when the market broke this resistance here, okay, when the market broke this resistance here, of course, for me, I thought that maybe we were just gonna maybe tap somewhere here and then we continuously push to the upside and take out this support. But since it wasn't happening, I knew that I'm gonna have to wait for the market to tap on the higher level, which was the FVG here. Even though the market came and then break above and maybe tap on this week here, it didn't it didn't go all down. It never went all down and then take out this low again. Okay, but we can see the attempt here on Friday tapping on it. So let's go down to smaller time frames like 2 hours and then we're gonna push to hourly. Okay, so here on 2 hours you can tell what I'm talking about. We can see the rejection here on the resistance because this is now a new channel. Okay, now we have a new bullish channel here. Okay, this is the bullish channel that gold has been trading inside now since the beginning of May. So we can see we tested the resistance here, we started pushing down, and then we had this level here as a resistance, which also played a strong support. Okay, it was a resistance here, we push down, a resistance again here, and then push down. Okay, so it played a support there, a support there. Okay, but for us to focus on it as a support, we need to break above it again and get a retest. Then it's gonna become a support again. Okay, it's gonna be playing a supporting level. So we have this up here as a resistance, this upper one here is a resistance, and then we have the all-time high resistance up here. So we're gonna be looking into this market, knowing exactly that there's still a possibility of a push down and a break below this uptrending support here, which is gonna mean that this uptrending structure has failed. Okay, but going into the coming week, my trading side more on the bullish side. Based on that, we are trading on a bullish rising structure here. Okay, we are trading on a rising structure or a bullish structure here. So going down on an hourly time frame, we can see that we had this falling wedge forming inside after a nice push. This was a healthy push to the upside. So another thing which makes me a bit confident about the buys is that if you look at how gold push when it goes for a bullish momentum, it pushes with more volatility rather than when it's going for a bearish momentum. You can see that here is consolidating instead of going impulsively. So this is a correction, it's not an impulsive wave. So the impulsive wave, you can see them, all the previous impulsive waves of gold, you can see how strong they are. Okay, whereas the consolidations carries less volatility on them. The market plays around for a long time. So I'm still going to be expecting to see more pushes to the upside. So the possibility that I'm going to be waiting for, it's a bit of a tap down here on this POI and then a push from there going to the upside. So if we look at the 30 minutes time frame, we can tell. Okay, so we had this box here, we violated it above and then we pushed down. We had this resistance here where we tap in and then we went down, and then we have this mid zone here which was formed when the market made this low here, and we can see it had the low there. Okay, so it's a mid zone which is nice on 30 minutes. We broke below it, we went for a retest, and then we pushed down to come and try to retest the same support. Okay, so we had two support that we're retesting on. We had the horizontal one and the uptrending support. So we went up again, we retested the resistance, and then now this zone here, okay, now this zone which is here, this zone here might play support again, because we can see that here the market broke above and then came for a retest, and then now we are retesting the same zone here. So if we fail to push below and then retest and come to retest the POI, it means that we're gonna be waiting to see a break, a retest here, and then a push down to confirm the break here. When we retest here, we're gonna be confirming the break here, and then from there we're gonna be expecting to see a continuous move to the upside on gold. Okay, but nonetheless, I'm not expecting a break above now. I'm expecting the market to come down first, sweep some of the liquidity here, and take some of the stop losses which were placed above the entries which were taken down here on this support, because people might have bought there and moved their SL above there when the market was pushing down. So the market is going to be coming to revisit the FVG which is there. On that tab, we're going to be taking our trade. Okay, so those who bought here, we are waiting for the OTE, which is the optimal trading entry, which is going to occur somewhere around this level here, or this zone here. So the buys here were not that valid. The buys which are going to happen here are going to be the valid ones. Okay, so if we buy from here and then we break above, we can now move our stop loss to break even, which is going to be around here, and then we wait for a retest here where we're going to enter or we're going to scale in more positions, and when we go for another break, we can scale in more position on the retest of that zone here, and then we continuously move to the upside. So that's what I'm going to be looking for going forward on gold this coming week, because even if you go down to 15 minutes, you can tell about the FVG that I'm talking about there, okay, on this POI. So that's what I'm going to be looking for, continuously moving to next week, guys. Okay, until next time, guys, we'll see what gold will do during the opening, because now we cannot jump into conclusion to say gold might just open and push down. It might open with a gap above, or if it opens with a gap below, then I'm gonna be confident that we are looking for this POI. If we are gonna be opening with a gap below, which means that I'm gonna take any buys which are gonna be happening up there, and maybe I will have my stop loss right below this zone here. Okay, we buy there, and then my SL below that zone, and then hold it up throughout the week.